Now that the Deepstone Crypt raid has been completed in Destiny 2, the Lament quest is active for all players. To begin the quest, all you need to do is go and visit Banshee 44 in the tower. Your first step will be to find 3 dead Exos. If you hop on your Sparrow and go to Cadmus Ridge, you can find one shown earlier in the video on top of a large snowdrift. The second one can be found in the Perdition Lost Sector. Just go all the way to the boss room, clear it out, and you'll find him just inside the left of the door that you used to enter. And for the third one, make your way to Asterian Abyss. You'll find him sitting in a snowdrift just before the entrance to the Vex tunnel on the way to Nexus. For the next step, you'll need to find a giant Exo Head, which can be found in Bray Exoscience in Cadmus Ridge. It'll actually be marked on your map, so it's not extremely difficult to get to. If you're having trouble with the route, look in the description of this video for another video that will show you exactly how to get there. It's a bit long, so we don't want to cram it into this video too. For the third step in the quest, you will need to get 100 Vex kills with a sword, and you will need to get 20 final blows on Minotaurs, Hydras or Cyclops with a sword. So the best way to do this, we found, was just to run the Perdition Lost Sector a few times. There's plenty of all the enemies that you need in there. You'll get it wrapped up in a couple of goes. The one thing to be careful of when you're killing the Minotaurs is they will have void shields, and if you're using a void sword, as most people will probably be using the Fallen Guillotine, don't let the shield popping from the void energy of the sword kill it and rob you of your final blow. So just make sure you do 2 quick attacks on any of the Minotaurs in the Lost Sector and you'll be good. For the fourth step in the quest, you'll need to prove your worth to the Clovis AI by completing an Exo challenge. You can start these just in the early portion of Bray Exoscience. It will be marked on your map. It's very easy to get to. Just interact with a console in one of the side rooms there. The Exo challenge in question will probably be survival, and this involves trying to climb a very awkward hill, doing an awful lot of jumps while you're slowly freezing to death. There's lots of fires around to warm yourself, and if you kill enemies, they will drop an item that will remove a stack of a debuff called Biting Cold. If Biting Cold builds up too much, you're going to have problems, so make sure you're traveling as quick as you can, killing enemies, picking up the items, and then getting to the fires as quickly as possible. When you reach the end, it's going to be a boss fight, so bring something good at taking out a large Vex Hydra, and you shouldn't struggle with this too much, if at all. The sixth step is very simple, doesn't require anything special at all. You just need to kill 60 Vex with finishers. That's it. Just get them low, get the little icon above their head, the little circle that shows they're open for a finisher, and then finish them off. Once again, we just went back to the Perdition Lost Sector and finished this one up there. When that step is over, you're going to need to go into the Glassway Strike to collect a blade piece. You will just be told find a blade piece in the Glassway Strike. All we had to do to get this was play till the end of the strike, and then it auto-populated for us while we were killing lots of enemies during the boss fight. That was it. So it's a completely automatic thing. Just play through the strike. You can load into it from the map of Europa. Play to the end, take out the bosses, take out all the minions, and you will get your blade piece. For step number 8, you will need to make for a abandoned bunker and explore it. The abandoned bunker can be found in the Eventide Ruins and is actually just the bunker E15 Lost Sector. So make your way to the Lost Sector in the Eventide Ruins, play the whole way through it, take out the boss, open up the cache, and that's it. You will get the piece that you need. Once you're finished exploring Bunker E15 at the Eventide Ruins, the Clovis AI will get in touch and be pretty mad at you that you've been interfering with his business. He's getting attacked by a huge number of Vex, so you'll need to make your way to the Bray Exoscience, but don't go too fast because you get to pick up a tank and drive it around the place first. Drive the tank from Eventide Ruins to the Bray Exoscience building while running over a huge amount of Vex on the way. You'll need to, outside the building, destroy them, just filling up a bar to 100%, and then you'll just need to fight your way through the building, releasing the Bray Tech security bots, and making your way back to where the AI was originally found. When you're there, you'll have to forge the piece, the blade piece. So interact with the highlighted console when that pops up, kill all the Vex that spawn in, and then when the sword is finished, grab it and prepare to chop up a huge amount of Vex enemies. Just grab heavy ammo from any of the boxes that are going to spawn in all over the place, and just enjoy using your new exotic sword. Once this section is complete, the Clovis AI will agree to just give you the sword, and you can go back to Banshee in the tower and speak with him to wrap up the quest. And that's it, the entire Lament quest and how you complete it. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, feel free to subscribe and maybe leave us a like on the video. It helps us figure out exactly what kind of videos people want to see and what style of content they're going to find helpful. Thank you very much for watching.